What up, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about a spiritual revolution. And yes, I am on a fucking swing, okay? Now, first things first, I want to say this. Satan's people have a spiritual revolution. Satan has a spiritual revolution. God's people have a spiritual revolution. God has a spiritual revolution. Now, I have to break this down like this because a lot of people, they don't comprehend good. Now, basically what I'm trying to say is like this. I'm going to start with the bad. I'm going to start with the bad news first. So I'm going to start with Satan's revolution so I can break this down to you because this shit is happening now. A lot of people think it's a game. A lot of people think the stuff I'm talking about is a game. But everything I done said has came true or has already has already come true. You see what I'm saying? Now check this out. Let me stop swinging for a minute. Now check this out, right? Real shit. Now, basically what I mean by Satan's revolution is this. Because, right now we still live in Western society as in money, paper money being in circulation because they finna cut all that out, put everything on a debit card, credit cards, make everything electronic, you know what I'm saying? The Chase cards already got the fucking RFID chips in them, you know what I'm saying? Stupid fuckers. A lot of this stuff got RFID chips in it. So, boom, that's already a part of Satan's revolution. But it hasn't taken full effect. Now, like I always say, I'm going to go into Fallout New Vegas. And I'm going to talk about Western society that we live in now. Okay? Because all this shit coincides with each other. Now, look. Basically, check this out. In Fallout New Vegas. Yes, shout out Bethesda. I love y'all. That's one of the best franchises out there. Nobody's fucking with Bethesda. It's some game company that's on their level. Ubisoft, 2K, who else? Infinity Ward, Treyarch. Man, some people up there, but ain't nobody better than Bethesda. And boycott Skyrim. We want a new Skyrim, okay? We want a new Skyrim. We want Fallout 5, okay? Real talk. But I'm just joking. But it's like I was saying, shout out Bethesda. Now look, in Fallout New Vegas, right? New Vegas is the new world. Basically, is Satan's revolution. And if you play the game Fallout New Vegas, you know what I'm talking about. And Fallout New Vegas, they always talk about the old world. Okay, what's the old world? They always talk about pre-war. Pre-war. Pre-war is basically the previous time before Satan's revolution took place. I'm trying to break this shit down to you. Look, in Fallout New Vegas, they have paper money on that game. They have suits and shit like that. All this stuff says pre-war. Basically, pre-war is previous before Satan's revolution. Now, in the game Fallout New Vegas, they call it New Vegas because the old world, Western society that we live in now, the old world in Fallout New Vegas, right? It's called the old world, right? Before the vaults and all that shit, it's called the old world, right? Now, in the old world, when you pick up old clothes and shit, it say pre-war. Basically, what they're saying is, all this stuff is worthless because it's pre-war. You see what I'm saying? It's before Satan's revolution. Now, once Satan's revolution take place, as in Western society is dead, and they rebuild New Vegas, they rebuild a new world on top of the old world, which is called New Vegas. They have bottle caps. Basically, the bottle caps represents it represents the RFID chips. You see what I'm saying? Because bottle caps is basically, it has value because I don't know how that shit has value, but it has value. You see what I'm saying? Because the old money, paper money, before pre-war, before Satan's revolution, that money was, it was worth something, paper money. But then they started doing stuff electronically. Now, once New Vegas happened, you see what I'm saying? You got all these transhumanist robots. You got zombies walking around. You got plasma rifles. You got laser rifles. You got laser guns. All type of shit, right? You see what I'm saying? That's because Satan's revolution took place. Now, basically, let me go back to the real world, Western society that we live in now. This shit is going to take place because, one, right now we live in Western society, but when Satan's revolution take place, as in when transhumanism starts to happen, which is already happening, they have fucking robots that can talk. We are the artificial intelligence told us that. I'm speaking fast, battery on 10%. But look though, see, all this stuff is happening. You got bestiality being legalized, gay marriage being legalized. Satan's revolution is already taking place. You see what I'm saying? But it hasn't taken place in full effect because the new world, quote unquote, or Satan's revolution hasn't took place yet. So the new world hasn't been built. And when I say the new world, I mean the spiritual revolution world. Now, basically like this. Let's go to God's spiritual revolution. God's spiritual revolution is people like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular guy. You see what I'm saying? But I was blessed to have enlightenment and knowledge that a lot of people my age don't even get. A lot of people my age are dumbed down and docile. A lot of people my age is on the same shit I'm on. Spiritual revolution. You see what I'm saying? You know, basically it's like this. Basically, it's God's revolution versus Satan's revolution, because God's revolution is all of the 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? The 5%ers that drop knowledge. You see what I'm saying? I am a 5%er. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, found the dime. No, that shit funny. But all the 5%ers, you see, dropping knowledge. You see what I'm saying? We're going to get Satan's kingdom. We are trying to warn you before all this stuff takes place. We are trying to tell you that transhumanism is going to take place. We're trying to tell you that all this crazy stuff gonna take place. I'm trying to drop spiritual knowledge on you, because a lot of people's spirit is broken. A lot of people have good things in the physical. A lot of people emotional is pretty good too. A lot of people emotional is bad. A lot of people spiritual and physical is bad. But I'm trying to break this down to you on a spiritual level, because once the spiritual revolution take place, as in the new world, as in Satan's world, once Satan starts to take everything over like he's doing, because Satan's revolution is taking place, but God's revolution is in effect too, because you have people like me that's trying to break this shit down to you on a spiritual level, to warn you, to let you know that shit like transhumanism is coming, to let you know that they're going to be putting chips in your head and putting chips in your arm and shit like that. They've been doing it, but it's going to take place on a higher level. Like, look at Fallout New Vegas, look at Western society. In Fallout New Vegas pre-war, before Satan's revolution took place, it was called the Old World, which is Western society. Once the old world got destroyed, they rebuilt a new world, which is Satan's kingdom, Satan's revolution, which is called Fallout New Vegas, where all shit goes. In the game, they got a fucking casino called the Gomorrah. Solomon Gomorrah. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's God's revolution versus Satan's revolution, okay? I'm trying to wake you up, people. All this stuff I'm talking about is going to take place, and it's already taking place. It's up to you which side you want to pick, the light or the darkness. Fuck all that. Fuck all that hating each other for different religions. If you believe in Jesus Christ, that's your faith. If you believe in the universe like I do, that's your faith. If you believe in Jah, Allah, Yahweh, whatever, that is your faith. All these deities represent the light. If you believe in Satanism and Luciferianism, then you represent the darkness. Simple as that. That's it.